Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and today we're talking about the life of the PlayStation fanboy and just how miserable that is. So, if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. And let's get on with this. Also, if you haven't already, there's a description. There's a link in the description to the Checkerbird Hunter shirt and what is it called? Merchandise. So yeah, I'm new to this. I'm still trying to get the I'm kind of new to trying to promote it, but yeah, um we are definitely trying to move that merchandise now. So I'll be talking about it a little more often. So let's get into this about the life of the PlayStation fanboy and just how miserable that must be to have to embrace everything they hate. Well, just a few short years ago, we had the PlayStation 4, which was cranking out some pretty decent first party games, and they were scoring pretty high in the Metacritic. Now we're back down to the 80s. And I only see that getting a little bit worse, especially with all the live service games that they hate, full price games with microtransactions. Yeah, dude, we got a lot to go over today. I think there was something else in there too. What was the 80s? Oh, and subscriptions. Subscriptions for games. Who wants to rent their games? Now they have to embrace all of that. They came out this generation completely rude and ignorant to the Xbox guys. They get everything they freaking deserve coming to them. Everything they deserve for for bootlicking Sony, dude. This really sucks, man, because Sony came out, told us that we were getting a premium console and we were going to get premium games. That's why they're going up to $70. That's why the whole freaking thing is just, oh yeah, PlayStation. There's so much hype around this thing, man, that I mean, clearly that I don't know, man. I don't know. It's pretty frustrating. These guys are pretty ignorant. They're in my comment section all the time. They're on Twitter. I run into them on Twitter a lot. They are pretty rude. So, yeah, dude, I have no problem calling these guys out and rubbing this stuff in their face that I've been warning them about for over a year now. Oop, I messed up my camera. That I've been warning them about now for over a year. Oh, man, there's something on the floor that was bumping my camera. Sorry about that. I've been warning everybody for over a year now that PlayStation is just not what it used to be. They are a completely different monster now. Yep, let's move the camera back. They're a completely different company now. They really are. They are not the same PlayStation that we used to know and love. They no longer care about quality. You can see that in everything they've launched pretty much to date on the PlayStation 5. They no longer care about the quality. They care more about what's in your pocket and what they can take from your pocket and put in theirs. What's up, Mendes TV? How's it going, Mr. MR2? How are you guys doing? They no longer care about your satisfaction as a gamer and delivering a top quality experience. And you don't really have to look any farther than, dude, everything they've launched so far, these games have been shorter than the games were on the PlayStation 4. Like they just don't they brought this on themselves, man. These PlayStation fanboys are so ridiculous, it's not even funny anymore. They they sit and cap for all this stuff, but then you don't see them out there buying Ghostwire Tokyo. You don't see them out there buying freaking Horizon Forbidden West. You don't see them out there buying Gran Turismo 7. You definitely don't see them out there buying Babylon's Fall. Like, you don't see these dudes buying any of these games. Like, you don't see Returnal comes out and they're like, oh yeah, this has got a free upgrade. And you hear like 2 or 3 of them. They're like, oh gosh, Returnal is the best ever. But then you don't hear any more about that. Nobody cares about Returnal anymore. Nobody. I mean, nobody cares. You see him buying Checkerbirds. I don't know, man. And then they even got to defend that the Checkerbirds. Like, I don't know how they're going to defend Checkerbirds. One of them was like, it looks good enough. It looks good enough. I'm like, man, have you seen 4K? I don't think you've seen 4K. And that's weird, man, because I was doing some testing on my PC today. I was sitting there and I was going through all the games I have installed, just seeing what exactly can I get at 4K. With my new PC, I can run basically everything at 4K 60, and that's native 4K 60 with higher settings. They sure are embracing crying on Xbox videos. Poor, poor little jealous unicorn kids. Yeah, dude, they definitely, man, I get them in this, I get them in here all the time. It's so funny. They come on here and they like, I don't understand, dude. Like, I've been warning them, man. That's all I'm trying to do is tell them, like, hey, dude, I used to be a PlayStation fanboy. I see what's going on with PlayStation. It's not the PlayStation we used to love. Now all they care about is your money. They want to turn Fortnite or PlayStation into the Fortnite brand. What's up, Cabbage? Hey, Frog, do you think the new PlayStation 11 will win the power war with Xbox in the 2033 and have wings and augmented reality? Um, Possibly, man. It's probably gonna have some cabbage. I think that's a teenager, man. I think he's a teenager. I don't know, man. Maybe not. Maybe he's just a troll, dude. I don't know. It's funny though, man. I do think that the PlayStation will probably be on Game Pass before 2033, man. I think Xbox will end up buying them and putting them on Game Pass because Nintendo is going to make a resurgence. Nintendo's going to come back up out of the little kid land, and they're going to come out with like a new Nintendo system that's actually on par power wise, and nobody's going to care about PlayStation anymore. Did you hear the PlayStation CEO said the PlayStation 15 will have augmented reality? I know. I reckon the ones that say it's fine is actually the ones with 1080p TVs. I know how that, dude. This game looks so good on my 1080p TV. It's so cool. I'm like, yeah, dude, it probably does look pretty good on there. I had corned beef and potatoes, Frog. I know. That's pretty good. Corned beef and potatoes is pretty good. Dude, I don't know what dude, these PlayStation fanboys, they get so ignorant, man, that they give us something to talk about because Xbox has nothing right now. And like, but really they don't. Like, what does Xbox have right now that is there to talk about, man? Like, we really don't have anything. And I mean, it's not that okay, it's not like that we don't have anything. It's just that there's no like first party games coming out for Xbox right now that are I mean, don't get me wrong, man. Both Halo and Forza Horizon 5 were far better titles than, well, I don't know, man. Horizon Forbidden West is not a completely horrible game. It's nothing close to Elden Ring, dude. Like, not even a little bit close. That would be awesome if Nintendo brought a mature console to the market. I think it would. I think Nintendo does need to come back now. And well, with Microsoft introducing the Xbox Series S to literally compete with that market share, I do think that Nintendo does need to bring something that can compete at the higher level. They have to. They have to find a way to compete at the higher level because I mean, Microsoft going for that market and then Sony possibly trying to go for that market as well. I mean, yeah, dude, I don't see how Nintendo doesn't try to hold on to at least that, or at least grow their market share with older gamers. Because I'll tell you right now, dude, if I'm a parent and I go into to Walmart or something and I see a Nintendo Switch and an Xbox Series X or an Xbox Series S right now, and that new Nintendo Switch is $350 and that Xbox is right there, and I'm like, "Ooh, gosh, dude, I can just get them Game Pass every month and I'll have plenty of games." Like, I'm seriously deciding in my head, you know what I mean? I've come to realize that the vast majority of people on these systems don't have Dolby Vision. Yeah, they don't. They really do not have that. And that is a shame, but I mean, I can't sit here and be like, "Hey guys, you should go buy an OLED TV for your new console." Like, I can't say that, dude. Knowing what I know now after playing around with this PC, dude, I don't know anymore, man. Like, my innocence has been shattered. Like, I think the PlayStation 5 is literally a very weak console. And if developers didn't hold the Xbox back to cater to the PlayStation 5, like, it's already showing its age, man. Just games that come out just for it, dude. Dude, you're trying to tell me this PS5 is pretty freaking solid? Why didn't we get a 1440p 120 FPS mode for Gran Turismo 7, man? I think that would have been I would have loved that. Oh yeah, Xbox has the future. Yeah. Right now, Xbox has the brighter. They definitely do. But you know what, dude? Don't put it past Xbox to be. Don't put it past them, dude. Just like PlayStation's bringing out games that have got freaking $200 microtransactions. Don't think Xbox wouldn't do the same thing, man. Like they would, dude. Like live service is something that they're all talking about, bro. Why do you think they bought? Why do you think they're buying Activision? Do you really think this is to not try to get more money out of you? I mean, look at Game Pass, okay? Look at Game Pass right now. Right now, you can get on Game Pass and you can spend $49.99 on a game that's coming out, that's coming directly to Game Pass. You can get yourself 4 days of extra early access by purchasing the DLC bundle for that game. You don't think that they're going to start doing more of that? They're going to start trying to hit you with this easy or early access for these games, man. For MLB 2021, you can purchase, or 2022, you can purchase the DLC pack and you can have early access to that game 4 days early. I mean, that is a PlayStation made game, so but I mean, you don't think for 1 minute that Xbox wouldn't pull some stuff on us like this. So it's either one of those things where we either, you know, condemn it all outright, or because Xbox is just as capable of hitting us with microtransaction games as PlayStation is. What's up, Onyx? How you doing, man? Oh, the problem with Xbox is there are no exclusives in the moment. Yeah, right now there's no exclusives, and I mean, I don't necessarily need an Xbox exclusive every freaking month just to feel like, oh my gosh, my Xbox has value. My Xbox plays my games better. It's a better experience playing on the Xbox than it is on the PlayStation 5. Shooters on the PlayStation 5 suck. The controller's garbage for that. Racing games on the PlayStation 5 suck if you're using a controller. That leaves you with a few other games, and even half of those, it's a half and half that those games feel better on the PlayStation than they do on an Xbox. You know what I mean? But the PS5 has 8K plus K graphics, so amazing. Yeah, exactly. 2023 to 2024 will be turning a point for Xbox. I think that the turning point for Xbox has already happened this year, just in their output with the games. Most of them scoring, pretty decent in Metacritic. Generally, like a lot of people love the content that Xbox is putting out. Xbox's biggest problem has always been content, dude. Has always been content and bringing out content. PlayStation's really never had a problem doing the content thing because they always pay for third-party exclusives. So PlayStation, yeah, will most likely always have an upper hand in like content until all of these studios that Microsoft has acquired start pumping out these games. PlayStation's still going to have an upper hand because they'll continue to pay for these. Hey, Frogwell, love your content, Chicken Bird. Thanks, Raiden Blade. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for the donation. These What's going on with PlayStation right now? The way I see it, guys, is what's going on with PlayStation right now is the fact that they're going all in on this games as service thing. They are, and now it makes sense. Like it literally makes sense to the point where no wonder why PlayStation didn't come out with a more powerful console, dude. They don't necessarily need that for games as service. Games as service, dude. I mean, look at Fortnite, dude. People play Fortnite and it rakes in billions of dollars, bro. Like, look at Fortnite visuals. PlayStation only needs to create two of those. PlayStation, out of these 10 games, only 2 of them need to be Fortnite successful for PlayStation to not care anymore. You know what I mean? Like just 2 of those, maybe. I mean, even if say half of them bring in as much money as freaking Fortnite. You know what I mean? It's like the more Apex Legends, all of these games, The biggest reason why PlayStation isn't being successful right now is because they're still trying to charge you full price for this stuff. Xbox will do live service and microtransactions, but we have Game Pass where the game doesn't cost $70 up front. That's very true. Well, I got for free DLC MLB 21 Frogs since I got offered to do a beta test. Nice. I feel the PlayStation doesn't have the experience to do live service right now. They are just too greedy, which shows in their actions. Yeah, they really are putting their greed foot forward, man. They're like, come on, guys, just spend some of that Fortnite money on us, please. And everybody's like, no, dude, nobody wants to buy checkerbirds. Nobody wants to buy checkerbirds. PS fans don't understand how much Sony pay for games. They really do. They pay a lot of money for these freaking third party games, man. The 360 never had an issue with content. You know what? You might be right on that, Joel. Maybe that. See, I didn't really pay very, very close attention to 360. I was more of a PlayStation guy back then, and I was but I would, do the games get the Xbox games for the boys. So, see, a lot of ponies pump out Spartacus. Oh, dude, they're loving Spartacus now, man. They're like, Spartacus is gonna do something to Game Pass. Watch. I'm like, dude, as soon as Spartacus got out of being a slave, he died pretty quickly after. So, I don't know, man. I don't know about Spartacus, man. As soon as they let it out, it might die. I found a way to stream my PC through my Series X, but the impact lag was too bad. Oh, dang. Yeah. Yeah, dude, I'm still trying to figure that out. Why do you guys think you're getting a settle course of videos, man? Why do you guys think you're getting like weird videos, man? Like Overpass and stuff like that, man. Like I'm buying some cheap games and trying to run them. Ones that I know I can 100% crank out the best visuals. I better not hear one pony praise Scarred. Oh yeah, exactly, dude. They're gonna have to. They don't have a choice. They got to get. Sony is a greedy corporation. They are turning into one. They definitely are. I don't know, man. I used to look at PlayStation as a value. You know what I mean? I used to look at PlayStation as like, dang, man, this thing is a value, dude. I love it. It does what I need it to do. I don't feel that way about PlayStation anymore, man. I've got so many games on this PlayStation 5 that I just have like no desire or will to want to play them, man. Like I just don't. I don't know. I'm gonna try to play some God War here Godfall here in a little while to see if I even want to play any of that. I was playing some Elden Ring. I got to that mage castle. After fighting that freaking dragon out there in the swamp, dude, I found a key to get in there and oh man, I was so weak against that dragon that I just gave up on trying to fight him. I just grabbed this stuff and ran after I was shocked if Elden Ring isn't game of the year, even over Starfield. Yeah, I do feel like Elden Ring is going to win that. Unless Starfield comes out and it's just literally freaking amazing. I don't know, man. Elden Ring is a pretty high bar. It's a pretty high bar. What am I playing tonight? I don't know if I'm going to stream any gameplay tonight, man. I want to put more videos out because I don't know. My videos are dude. Yeah, I need to get some more content out there. Godfall. That's what up, bro? What's up, Straggly Rock? Yeah, I used to think PlayStation as a big value and really disappointed in the way they are going things this generation. I don't know what to say about PlayStation anymore. They need Sean Layden back, dude. Sean Layden needs to come back. He needs to come back and be the face of PlayStation again. He does, man. Because I don't want PlayStation to fall apart, dude, under Jim Ryan. I really don't. And I mean, because, dude, I love a lot of them developers over there at PlayStation, man. PlayStation Studios, they do some amazing work. They really do. They work hard. They try to bring, they try to bring new technologies to the front. There's a lot of things that, PlayStation Studios do. Xbox Studios, I don't think that Xbox Studios are bad or by any means. Like they are more than capable of competing. And if Xbox Studios were to set their sights on 30 frames per second, yeah, dude, like Gears of War at 30 frames a second could look amazing. You know what I mean? But I'm grateful that they shoot for 60 FPS because that is a more enjoyable experience on these consoles, and 60 FPS should definitely be the thing. I do think that PlayStation should probably try to get away from checkerboard rendering as fast as possible because that, I mean, it ruined Stranger of Paradise. It ruined freaking it's ruining freaking Horizon Forbidden West in the performance mode. Dying Light 2 beat the game with random and went back to end game to get stuff. Nice. Yeah, dude, I beat the game. I just soloed that one. It was pretty fun. Overpass 34, 24 pounds. Is that expensive? I don't know. If you're buying it on Xbox, yeah, it might be a little bit. I don't know what the price is on Xbox. On PC, it's like $17 I paid for it. But I bought it when it first came out too on Xbox. I wanted to buy a PS5, but besides some exclusives, the PlayStation 5 has nothing special to offer like Xbox Series X. Has so much features such as VR. Well, I mean, PlayStation 5 should have its VRR here within the next in the coming months. In the coming months, it'll be coming in the months. Oh dang! The problem is that Jim Ryan is about to make Sony more money than any of the other leaders. It's just going to milk the fan base, just like, yeah, he is going to make them a lot of money, and he probably already is. But dude, I think that raising the price to $70 has kind of hurt their day one adoption for sure, for sure. I see it all over the place, and I've seen polls. I've seen people just talking about it, just like in general, not like fanboys or anything, but just people having conversations about the $70 price tag, man. And there's some of us that will pay it because we like whatever, but there's a lot of people that really puts up it puts up a wall to where they're just not gonna, to where they can't really to where they can't like afford to buy that game, man. I bet Sony's VRR only works on Sony TVs. It better not. It better work on mine too. I got a Nintendo Switch OLED open box from Amazon for $240. Nice. Yeah, dude, I put my Switch OLED plans on hold. I mean, I've been able to see them in the store, like walk into a store and see them on the shelf. So I mean, it's not when I decide to finally get one, I'll end up getting one. 34 pounds deluxe edition. That's the edition that you want too. I thought 34 pounds was only like $20 in American money, dude. No, I'm just joking. I do. If they bring out a PS5 Pro, anytime within the next, like, if it's a couple years out, Cersei or Circular Rock, I don't know if that'd be that big of a deal. But if they bring it out within the next year, yeah, dude, that's a scam. They should have launched them both at the same time and given everybody a choice on which one they wanted. Spartacus has to have a decent amount of older games if they get me to subscribe from PS1, PS2, and PS3. I think that if when Spartacus goes live, it needs to include games like Demon Souls remake and a lot of those other games. They need to be included in that subscription service. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, all of them games have been on sale for half price, so they need to be in that service. Yeah, maybe we're released with Spartacus this week. They said coming months, but it would be nice if they had it. Do you know if Ghostwire Tokyo uses checkerboard rendering because Digital Foundry just said that it uses FSR 1.0 and ray tracing at the lowest setting? That might be the case, man. FSR. I'll have to like check in to see what FSR looks like on the PC. I haven't used it because I got an NVIDIA graphics card, so I just use DLSS when I use that. But I will look into that, Joel, because if that's FSR, I don't want that crap in my games. that stuff is ugly. It does not look good, man. It's like a way worse. It's like a way worse version of film grain. It looks terrible. Seriously, though, $70 would mean no microtransactions. Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. I thought $70 meant high quality games, man. Everything that I have yet to receive, and I've bought a lot of $70 games on the PlayStation 5. I bought a lot of them. I've bought in every single one of them. PS5 Pro will have to wait for at least RDNA 3 since I would settle for just full RDNA 2. You know what I mean? Gosh. Oh, frog, more like $40. Ooh, dang, yeah, that's not on sale. Check G2A, Andy, see if they have an Xbox copy on G2A. Overpass G2A Xbox. Dang, man, I could have got it for like $10 on G2A. Sheesh, what the heck? Oh, FSR 2.0 is far better than 1. Yeah, FSR 2.0 is using that temporal injection, the same thing that Insomniac's using, so that should be pretty good. I have arrived. Welcome, Tanyo time. How's it going? I can emulate all those Sony old games on my PC if Spartacus is only that is a ripoff. Man, if that's really all it is, I don't know if that would be it would be worth it, to tell you the truth. DLSS is better than FSR, but it's also been around longer. Yeah, that's very true. I'm not really. I mean, like I'll check out FSR 2.0, and that might definitely help games in the future for sure. I would like to see something running with it and be able to turn it on and turn it off on the console. That would be kind of cool. FSR 2.0 does look a lot better, but it still doesn't even use machine learning. That's very true. It's just a temporal injection. The major problem, it's literally checkerboard, dude. 2.0 is literally checkerboard. It's just Insomniac's type of checkerboard, which is more of the um, temporal injection, which looks better than actual checkerboard. Checkerboard leaves things looking fuzzy, where that temporal injection is really good, especially on freaking straight lines. The major problem with the PlayStation 5 is the Vulkan API, and AMD will always make new features for DirectX than Vulkan because DirectX is easy to modify. That's why AMD FSR 2.0 is not compatible with PlayStation 5. It should be compatible with PlayStation 5 shortly, though. I would assume that it will be coming to PlayStation 5. Just don't know exactly when or how. You would think that Ghostwire Tokyo would have been one of those games to first use it. If a PS5 Pro gets released within the next 3 years and Xbox Series consoles don't also upgrade, then the PS5 is a scam and that $500 price point. I won't feel like it's a scam if it's like $700 and it's like way better, like way better. Nintendo Switch 2 will be DLSS. I think so. I think they will find a way to do that. I don't know, man. Like, should we really be that excited about Onyx? Because my laptop, dude, has got a 3050 Ti in it. They would have to put like a 3050 Ti with in the Nintendo Switch 2.0 just to make it worth the. I mean, if they stripped out all the stuff that's in this laptop and made a Switch 2 out of it, that'd probably be a pretty beefy console. Because I mean, I get pretty decent results on this thing in 1080p, man. Like I can get this 3050 Ti will run all the games that I have at 1080p with the same settings that I can get at 1440p with my 3060. And I can still get some of these games in 4K with low settings. with running it from this laptop. Oh, you about to get Checkerbird on Xbox? I know how it's going to be all Checkerbirdy. MK11 included in Spartacus. If so, kind of behind Game Pass offered that months ago, right? Yeah. I don't know, man. If anything, it'll be all the PlayStation 4 titles. They'll be like, sorry, man, we're not giving you any PlayStation 5 content with Spartacus. You have to pay the premium for the premium content. It's premium. I'm like, no, it's really not, man. The checkerboard on PlayStation 4 Pro looked better than the checkerboard on PS5. Gosh. Xbox Series consoles had better engineering than PS5 because it's more powerful and smaller than PS5, and it's quieter. I didn't watch Matt's video on that. No, Andy, I'm sorry. I don't know, man. Like, I would love to believe that Unreal Engine 5 will be out soon, but I mean, from the last thing I heard, they're just barely putting some more stuff into that engine. I would like to see what Unreal Engine 5 can do, but at the same time, Unreal Engine 5 literally guarantees we're going back to 30 frames a second. Like, literally guarantees that on these consoles. Out this year, so I don't know how much sooner he means. I know, huh? I thought for sure that Shadow Warrior 3 was supposed to be Unreal Engine 5, but it turns out it's only 4. Yeah, they're using their own type of FSR. They are. And it's called Checkerbird. And it's going to be in the if they do a PS5 Pro, man. Oh, my problem with the Series X. I don't know if that was MK11 was on PS Now. I don't know. My problem with the Series X is the clock speeds because it has more compute units than the 67 XT, but it gets worse performance because it's locked at 1850. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, like, what is the performance on a 67 XT? How many T-flops is a 6700 XT?
13.21 teraflops, according to some information I found on guru3d.com.
How many cores does it have? Compute units. Ooh, dang, that's only got 40, huh? Oh, but it's what, 24 megahertz? I think it's running at higher megahertz than the 6800. 40, 60, 70. That's weird. Why? How's the 6700 got more running higher with oh, I don't know, man. I should have bought like a 6700 card, 60 card. ROG on the Switch is gonna be good because the Nvidia upscaling is dope. Yeah, I think so. I think the new Switch, if they do put something in there with more, I think if they could at least put like a 3050 APU in there, that would probably make the Switch 2 a very, very popular item. FSR 2.0 runs on all older cards, but someone mentioned Vulkan with is a problem. What's up, Blake? How you doing, man? Oh, let's see if Spartacus is also a scam. There's going to be a lot of goalpost moved. Oh yeah, dude, they're already strapping on their goalpost moving shoes, bro. PS5 VRR is software based. According to Sony's website, it shows screenshots that if games don't support VRR, it can cause issues. This means VRR has to be in the games. That's gonna suck, man. PlayStation. At PlayStation, we believe in making you pay a subscription to play demos, which is clearly better than having access to the full game. Strawberry. Well, we just want your money. You can play the demo and then pay us our $70 for the game if you like it. But don't tell them that they can beat it. No, I didn't get a Steam Deck yet. Oh, well, if you ever watch Spartacus, he dies in the end. Yeah, that's what I was saying too. I was like, didn't he die in the 67 XT is like a 3060 Ti without ray tracing performance. I think my 3060 Ti is supposed to be like 16 teraflops. 13 teraflops for a 67 is a little bit lower with no extra yummies. But it does have 12 gigs of freaking VRAM, dude. That's pretty good. Series X, though, they still were constrained by thermals and power draw, hence the cap. Yeah. 40 compute units versus 52. What is it? 52 on the Xbox Series X, or is it 56? I don't remember. Dying Light 2 on the Series X has balance mode, runs at 1440p 60, while PS5, yeah, dude, it's oh man, after seeing Ghostwire Tokyo on the PlayStation 5, dude, I have no faith in that piece of that machine, bro. 6700 XT is better now than the 3060 Ti. Better drivers really improved its performance. 6700 XT is better now. No good ray tracing performance. Frog like, very bad. No. Okay, the 67 XT runs RTX Minecraft at around 1080p at 30 frames a second. Really? Man, I'm gonna have to download that RTX Minecraft and see what I can get on it. It's not the best. It's on its first generation. NVIDIA is on its second. Frog, do you think the chance is that Starfield is somehow... Ooh, maybe, man. I really like Elden Ring, dude. I feel like Elden Ring set a pretty high bar, Cercio, for sure, man. I'm loving it. I enjoy the game. I am really like... It might be good on PC. I might pick it up if I can get it on a deal to actually see what it is. 52 that are used, 4 units are disabled. Okay, 52, that's right. RDNA 2 T-flops equals 3000 series T-flops. Yeah, I do get that. I do get that, Joel. I can get 4K 60 on a lot of games without ray tracing on, though. Especially like some of the older stuff, man. Yeah, dude, I get 4K 60 all day long. I get Minecraft 1080p 60. I tried with Elden Ring. I cannot get into it. It's hard, and I'm at the play it. And I'm at to play it some more. Keep playing it though, great one. Keep playing the game. Just go and explore and have fun, man. You'll learn stuff along the way. Try to find, have summon people and have them let you in. Elden Ring PS5 versus Xbox. Yeah. Without VR, I did. I have a 4K 60 without VRR. Yeah, when I'm recording on the Xbox with my capture card, I can't use VRR. Like VRR will not work with my capture card. So I have played a lot of that game with it hooked up to my capture card. And yeah, dude, like it feels more consistent. It's funny, and yet series consoles are not using hardly any of their features. Yeah, exactly. They're not using anything yet. I think the PlayStation 5 is using a lot. Welcome to PS5 buzzing simulator from Coil One. That's the checkerbirds making fuzz K, Tyler. Those are checkerbirds, and they're making fuzz K. Make games look blurry, and it will struggle on heavy scenes. Probably. It's a fuzz K. It's a checkerboard solution, man. Oh, you playing on Xbox? Oh, we haven't seen really a lot of FSR. Yeah, great one. Team up with somebody. If you're playing on Xbox, man, definitely team up with somebody, man. There's a lot of there's a lot of cool people in the community, man, that will run with you. You know what I mean? That will run with you and kind of show you the ropes and help you out a little bit. And it does take a while to get used to how these kind of games play. My first one was Bloodborne, and I've been with them ever since then. I've bought all of them, so just learning how to play it. I think the biggest thing with them is go in to each area cautiously and try to only fight one thing at a time. If you need to kite them back somewhere, try to only engage with one enemy at a time and kind of learn their move sets. Um, Even if you just have to run up and practice on one that's alone out there somewhere, just try to get experience by learning how to move. What do you think about buying games with a VPN Argentina on Xbox? I got Elden Ring for $30. Nice, that's pretty good, man. Jevs are just optimizing for PS5 since it's easier to develop for. Yeah, it uses the same tools as PS4, just porting over for Series X. That's what I think they're doing. I think a lot of them games, you can go in there and look and see if they're actually on a Scarlet dev kit or if they're running on freaking Gen 9 Aware, bro. Far Cry 6 on PC uses FSR and looks amazing. Consoles are just weak. Sorry. Yeah. Wow, I was on the MBG podcast earlier today. So many hardcore ponies on there. I know, damn, I feel bad for him, dude. He's got to keep that up, man. He's got his whole platform built around ponies, man. And now the ponies, dude, it's just like, oh my gosh, dude. It's like you have to like pet their head, constantly reassure them. No, man, PlayStation's okay, guys. PlayStation is good, man. You seriously have to sit and it's like young people at the job nowadays. You have to consistently tell them nice things all the time or they freak out and they're like, you don't like me. I'm like, man, why do you guys need so much positive freaking reinforcement, dude? Like, come on, man. Oh, they get on here and they're like, no, that's not what the other expert MBG said. I'm like, dude, MBG is no different than what I'm doing, man. Like, oh wow, oh yes. Far Cry 6 with Dolby Vision. Oh yeah. It look good on PC and Xbox. I'm running a 60 XT, a 6700 XT. 6 is free for the weekend download on PC. It looks graphics, how beautiful it looks. I would, man. I really do just hate. I don't have enough storage on my PC yet, Onyx. I'm trying. I need to get another hard drive first. I've got all these freaking. I need to buy a SATA. I need to buy a SATA SSD for it. The PS5 should and could have been so much better if it was half-assed and rushed out. Yeah, dude. I kind of do feel like it was half. half-assed. It was definitely rushed out. I really do think that that's why they changed the heat sink, man. I think that they just overclocked it and build a bigger heat sink around it. And then they were like, "Oh gosh!" And then they realized, "Oh yeah, I guess okay, yeah, we didn't really need that." So they made the heat sink. They brought it down to exactly what they needed and started cranking them out, man. Because that's kind of the way I feel. Great one, level up. Before taking on any bosses, you will die a lot, but watch and learn the moves. Yeah, definitely just play it, man. Just play it. Keep playing it. So Sony is not getting that new AMD FSR. Yeah, I think they probably are. For a guy that didn't play any exclusive PlayStation exclusives, do you think it's the best time to get a PS5? Um, Yeah, because you can play a lot of the PlayStation 4 ones that were launched during the end of the generation, and a lot of them are running pretty good now. So I do think I do think having a PlayStation 5 is still essential, for a gamer. Yeah, you might as well have everything so you can play everything, but that way you don't have to wait a long time for new games. Like I don't have to wait a long time. MBG was a hardcore Xbot. I know, huh? Can't wait for Forza 8. GT7 is solid, but Forza 8 will destroy it. Yeah, I do think that is going to be the case. Why not go for it? Will, what's up, my friend? People in this chat just constantly lie about Xbox. You need to add another SATA SSD or NVMe to M.2 if your motherboard has more than one slot. So what I got on my motherboard is I can get a PCIe adapter and add two more freaking SSDs, M.2s, or I've got a 2.5 bay that I can add like a SATA. So that's basically what I get. And then I need to get a 16, and I need to get some more memory for it too, because I got 4 slots for memory. Yeah, 16 terabyte. Oh. I know, man. Getting all this freaking memories or all this storage is going to be some money. They also put in a bigger fan. Oh yeah, in the PlayStation 5. Have 2 NVMe SSDs and 1 SATA. Yeah. See you in the chat all the time. The best shit. Oh, Frank, do you really think they're going to bring out? I don't know, man. I don't know. I think it would be very, very. It's definitely gonna make them look like why. So you talk up this PlayStation 5 and it's so great, and now you're bringing out the a PlayStation 5 Pro already, man. Like what the heck? So I think a lot of people would just 32 gigabytes at 3600. Oh, I think they're about equal. What Lanesley Joel? Best first person game this generation. Yeah, I guess if you look at it that way, huh, Hercio? I think or RPG. I think Starfield is going to be that traditional RPG that I just hope it doesn't hold your hand like Elden Ring. Cast latency 18. I think Plague's Tale 2 is going to be out a little bit earlier than that. Slow Joe, C16 best. PS5 2024, 25. Like, yeah. Verizon. What's up, Cool Breeze? How you doing, man? So what's the deal? Oh, just all the stuff that the PlayStation fanboys are gonna have to embrace that they hate so much. Have a 10700K, so RAM doesn't affect it as much as the Ryzen CPU. I'm trying Evil Side on. Evil Dead beta is weird. Nice. Yeah, what are Xbox line about? Whoa, how's it going, Delusional Granger? Yeah, I thought it was coming out like April or May, to be completely honest with you. Skyrim didn't hold your hand. Yeah, that's why I'm hoping. That's why I'm hoping that it's the same way, man. I don't. Oh, I know, man. Like, I do not feel freaking disappointed with my Xbox experience at all, man. To be completely honest with you, like I feel more depressed about the PlayStation 5 and all the money I've spent on that than the Xbox. Because I got a lot of money tied up in PlayStation 5 digital games, dude, that like I just don't really care to play, man. Gaming with Boom saying June. Oh, I don't think that would be a bad thing, but I was kind of hoping that would come out a little bit earlier. You can do for some videos and streams. Well, leave put some in the Discord or something. Well, either way, Starfield could possibly be just as good as Elden Ring. It's very true. I think Elden Ring is going to be the one contender to go head to head with Elden Ring, to be completely honest with you. And I think God of War will be pretty decent too. Like, this is the problem PS5 Pro has. If it is not more powerful than the Series X, you need to ask Sony why. Well, clearly it doesn't need to be more powerful because all the everybody out there, all the mouthpieces will just tell you how much better it is. Storage has made it open source by Microsoft. It will boost the loading on the game. Yeah, that direct storage is really promising. I want to see how that's going to work and lead to better games. I was actually calling Sonia today. He's not impressed with Spartacus. He was actually calling Sony. Oh, he was calling him out. I'm not impressed with it, man. You need to give us more. How are we going to compete with Xbox? Oh gosh, like 350 or 450 right now almost. Well, for mine it's like 460 because I put the mid in my truck, so it's like 460 a gallon. I doubt the Bethesda fell. Okay, buddy. Jeremy doesn't like anything but PlayStation games. That sucks, dude. You got a really close mind there, buddy. That's very sad. It's very, very sad, my friend. Well, if Elden Ring goes head to head with Elden, then it will probably win. So supposedly Sony will unveil their new subscription service this week. Do any of you think it'll be any good? I don't know, man. I'm interested to see what they're going to bring out. MBG was capping hard about PS Now today. Rogue out of DLC lost its director. It's going to get an 89. I know. I'll watch it come out in the 80s. Dude, that's another thing that PlayStation fanboys got to embrace, dude, is them 80s, man. They're like, oh gosh, the 80s. And it's like, dude, 80s not a bad game, man. 80s not a bad game. Looking at the state of gaming right now, Twitter is going to be the game of this generation. Oh, I know, huh? Twitter and YouTube comment section. Gosh. I definitely think that I don't know, man. I'm not gonna write Starfield off just yet. Starfield is going to be a game that a lot more people are going to play than Elden Ring for sure. There's a bigger fan base for something like for Starfield type of RPG. Oh, you understand that? A lot of people are still scared to play Souls games, man, because of the communities out there. Get good, get good, get good, and it's like, dude, like try to be a little more inviting, man, because these games can stress people out, and yeah, you need to have a better fan base. That's not actually, these games do have a really good fan base. I mean, some people are a little bit extreme, but most of the time these games do have a pretty decent fan base. Problem with God of War is that it's using the same engine for 2018. Yeah, that's true. It's gonna feel like the 2018 game, man. It's gonna feel like a PlayStation 4 game, easy. I think there's a chance they just gave FromSoft Game of the Year like 2 years in a row, 2 years ago. They got to do with PlayStation. It has everything to do with PlayStation, Jeremy. No, I'm just joking. I don't know, man. I really don't know. I haven't seen Starfield yet. I haven't played it yet. I can't tell you if it is going to be the game of the year, dude. I'm not just going to be like, oh yeah, Elden Ring is the straight up game of the year and just completely cut out everything else. I do think that the other two contenders are going to be God of War and Starfield. I don't think Horizon Forbidden West was game of the year material. That's for sure. Has anybody tried Raj on Epic Tale? It's a great little game. Uppercut Grandma. Xbox announced games to get people to get Game Pass. Release the games. Wait for people's Game Pass subscription length to surpass buying the game outright. Release Halo Season Pass 2. Bethesda has never done a game like. Yeah, not on that level. Charge people for backwards compatibility. Yeah. That means a lot more people are going to play it, Jeremy, if it's free on Game Pass. Sony fanboys will find ways to downplay Starfield and Forza Motorsport 8. Yeah, for real. They already do, man. What's up, OCD Gamer? How's it going, man? Oh, Elden Ring sold over 15 million copies already. It's doing really good. It's doing really, really good, man. Elden Ring is a solid game. So I have nearly 200 hours in Elden Ring. If Starfield is able to get more hours out of me, holy crap. Yeah. I don't know. It's going to be pretty funny trying to watch these guys start loving services and microtransactions and all the funny stuff that they're going to have to start loving now. Every penny out of their fan base. God of War comes out this year because Sony can't afford for it to be anything less than a 90. They have to put it out. If it's still coming to PlayStation 4, dude, they got to put it out this year, man. Their fan base is not going to go a whole nother year with freaking PlayStation 4 games, dude. That would start making me mad. Like this year, whatever, but if I have to go a whole nother year without next gen only games, I'm going to be pretty mad. And Halo are eating dirt right now. Then Elden Ring wipes the entire news cycle. These big corporate titles need a shakeup. I think it's amazing when a game like Elden Ring launches next to one of them freaking hyped PlayStation first party games and literally puts it in its place. I love that, dude. I think it's great. It's in the PC chat frog. Okay, thanks, Blake. I appreciate that. I'm betting it'll probably be 500 plus hours into Starfield, maybe. I think a lot of people are going to play Starfield for a very long time. That's just the way that goes. I mean, there's a lot of people that are going to play Elden Ring for a long time as well, though. So essentially, you're getting all that cough cream. Gran Turismo. 500 hours demos. Console stream. Maybe 2 or 3. Let's see. I can't see Starfield not having mod support. Hell, doesn't Bethesda normally rely on the community to patch their games? Yeah, they do. They mod. They do get a lot of mods and stuff like that. But I don't know, man. Gran Turismo. They're actually working on something with Konami. Bloober team is working on something with Konami for Silent Hill, so I wonder what they're going to bring out. Forza Horizon 5 sell or had 18 million planned within 1 month and 2 million sold before launch. Yeah, it did. 500 hours, that's kind of a bit much, dude. I don't know, man. 500 hours? I don't know if that is a bit much. If you think about it, like games like Starfield are made to be played for a long time. Sony makes quality games. Not anymore, they don't, man. I mean, at best, they used to make really good one and dones. That's true. Like one and done games. I mean, like how often do you play them one and done games, man? Like seriously, you go out, you buy a PlayStation game, it like really hits really hard with all the cutscenes and story mode beats and all of that. And then when you play through it again, it just never hits the same way again. So I don't know, man. Yeah, exactly. Returnal hasn't even hit 1 million. That's pretty bad. I'm off to Elden Ring. I need to work on. All right, yeah, I'm in the. I just got to that castle, the mage castle. So I'm playing around in there. I just wanted to go live and do like a little bit of content before I get back on my freaking butt kicking. You know. Keep it up. Thanks, Raiden. I appreciate it. What if From drops a huge DLC for Elden Ring, right? Starfield drops. Well, seeing as that's not their MO, I mean, that'd be cool, though. 2 times a year, I dust off my PlayStation. Every now and then I break it out and play it. Today, it would have over 60 hours on. Said today he have over 60 hours on Forbidden West. Dang, man. Well, I've got almost that in freaking Elden Ring. Yeah, I was like finishing all the side missions before I really go to the main storylines in RPG games. It just depends, man. If the side missions are good, like in Witcher 3, then yeah, I do those. But if they're like just dumb, I don't really care, man. Get over some of these games. We'll be cross-gen for 2. I mean, at least another year, man. That'll be bad if those 2 games are still on there. What's up, dude? Hope all's well. How you been? I'll be completely honest with you, UK lad. I've pretty much lost interest in Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. I tried to play it yesterday, and I just don't care about that game. I thought that the fantasy type stuff would make it a little bit better for me, and I just don't care about it, man. I really just don't care. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, I mean, Borderlands 3 was kind of all right, but I lose interest in it so fast. I just don't care. And for $70, man, wait for it to go on sale and then play it. platinum to Elden Ring and still play it? Yeah, because you'd be playing that one for a while, I think, anyways. Elden Ring is the kind of game you can continuously keep playing, though, man. Frog, are you getting PlayStation VR? Possibly. I'll try to pre-order it right when the pre-orders go live. And if I get one, cool. If not, then oh well, life goes on. Can't gift games you own. I'd buy that Borderlands game from his Frog. Yeah. I know, man. I need to really evaluate maybe buying games on disc. PS4 for 4 years, dude. They're gonna support that thing forever. Oh, we need the money, man. We need the money. We can still get $60 out of these games. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Oh, wait. So you're telling me that Microsoft wasn't lying when they said that games were scalable? It's just so funny, dude. I love watching PlayStation fanboys eat crow. Or do they even eat crow, or do they just move the goalposts to something else? They're like, dude, we loved services. We just wanted them so bad because we needed them. I'm on New Game Plus 4 and still finding news. Nice. There's a lot of stuff in there. And that's why when everybody's like asking me why I'm playing it, they're like, oh, do you want me to show you? Like, I'm like, no, dude, I don't want to know. I mean, I was doing this thing that I went and I talked to all right, so like when you first get out, like it's called the first step or whatever, if you go and talk to that dude after you beat the grafted, then he'll move to a different spot. And see, like if somebody would have told me that, then that would have just sucked. But like finding that out on your own is pretty cool, just all kinds of stuff to find out. The $70 games are $60 there. Nice. Oh, no shit's given for Tiny Tina. Cheers. I'm actually skipping it as well. Yeah, dude. I was kind of hoping that it would be cool, but yeah, dude, it's more Borderlands, dude. It feels the same. The guns are the same. The freaking I don't really care. I don't really care about it because I mean, at best, I'm gonna go through it and beat the story, and then I'm gonna move on. And like, yeah, no, I just don't care. It's nothing earth shattering when it comes to that formula, like at all. Like, there's nothing really that cool about Tiny Tina Wonderlands that it's worth $70. You know what I mean? Like, it should have been $60, and that's the thing. It's like they all feel like they're stripped down games that just look better, and then they try to sell them to us for a higher price. Why is Sony charging for game demos? I did look some stuff up, but I wish I didn't. Yeah, exactly, man. That's the thing, man. Like, I don't want to look anything up, and I don't want to see anything, and I don't want people to tell me what to do because I want to figure out that game on my own, man, and just feel good about what I'm doing. Sony fans are global, and I think it's amazing deal. Yeah, actually forgot about Tiny Tina. Good thing you didn't buy it, man. Sony said they will manufacture PS4s for the rest of 2022, so I'm betting they'll support PS4 until. I don't know if every game they make will come out for the PS4, but I know they will continue to probably drop more content for it. The demos, do you think you know how many millions it costs to make these demos? They have haptic feedback in them. You need to play those demos so that you know how to you need to play these demos, man, because they're gonna be good for you. I know, huh? Dude, that's so dumb. It's like, all these other places give you free demos. Elden Ring mess games up for me. It did. I like, seriously, I don't care about any of this other, like, everything else feels kind of mid compared to Elden Ring right now. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like Elden Ring is a much better experience than a lot of the other stuff I'm playing right now. So I literally put the full game out and put a timer on it. Yeah, not that hard. I will laugh if Forspoken turns out to be a flop, knowing that Sony paid to make it exclusive. Oh, I know, dude, that's going to be so bad. A lot of them games are going to flop on the PlayStation just because of the $70 price tag, man. Just because of that. They are going to come out to low sales, and then boom. Well, back in my day, demo were given out for free. Yeah, exactly. Back in my day, they used to include them in your Game Informer magazines. Oh, yeah, I have a lot of games I really want to play right now, but I constantly keep going back to Elden Ring. Yeah, Elden Ring has definitely got my attention, man. It's making it really hard to do my job and review games because I want to play it, but I want to take my time with it, and I really want to breathe in Elden Ring like really good, man. Like I want to take my time and experience everything the game has to offer, and I have been. I have been taking my time, and I'm very proud of myself. A rushed game is it could be a bad game. You know what I mean? Like Game Pass has old games, nobody wants it. Spartacus is amazing. It has loads of old games and demos. I'm getting that day one. Oh, I know, huh? That's so funny. It's got so many old games. I'm like, yeah, I can just play the old games that I already have, bro. I'm kind of. Is that stuck in Elden Ring? Not sure where to go or where the next major boss is. Where are you at? Um, talk to NPCs, Kermit. Talk to the NPCs. If you've already beat the one, go to the round table or go talk to keep going back to the round table often because more stuff opens up. The farther you get into the game and stuff, the more doors and stuff open up. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to ruin your experience. Back on the 360, almost every game had a demo. Just keep going back to that and keep talking to NPCs when you see them. Just you know what I mean? And listen to what they say because they give you a lot of hints and tips and stuff when you talk to NPCs. So do that and keep going back to that round table thing ever so often and like talk to the NPCs in there as well. Back on the 360, almost every game you buy had a demo. Yeah, I'm PlayStation. Probably not every game on PS4, but they big exclusive. What area in? Totally agree, Fark. Elden Ring ruined games for me. I know it's ruining games for a lot of people, man. I'm like farming. Yeah, I'll go back. I'll go back to the round table. Talk to that. Go back to the very beginning when you first came out and into the world, and you remember that NPC dude right there. Go back there and talk to him kind of often. You know what I mean? Like go back there and talk to him because he's kind of like you can kind of look at those guys as guides. You know what I mean? They'll like give you information and stuff as to where you should go or what you should do, and then or they'll congratulate you on stuff that you've done. It just pay attention to the NPCs. I hate the whole Sony argument that they say Xbox gamers must be broke. They made it sound like being smart and saving money is a bad thing. I know. Like who the hell wants to save their money? Ooh, dang, you killed that guy. Don't kill NPCs, sir. You can bring NPCs you killed back to life. Yeah, I didn't know that, dude. You don't want to be killing those guys. Oh, dang, man. Finger readers in each zone give you tips. Yeah, the finger readers, too. The old ladies that'll sit there and, I can see your fingers. Let me read them. Definitely, like, talk to those, too. Just talk to NPCs. They do give you more information than you thought would be possible. And don't kill all of them. Whew. All right, guys. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get back to playing some more Elden Ring. I need to figure out this castle. I kill all NPCs and weapon sellers, and that finger reader lady is next on my is next on my hit list. How many big bosses have you killed? You? I think I've finished 5 now. I'm working on the second one now, the third one or something. If you need help, let me know. Yeah, definitely. I was thinking about bringing you in to hang out with me. Did you see Take-Two Interactive subscription service? I did, man. GTA is getting a subscription service, man. Praise those fingers. I have to find the big turtle. Yeah, I got to find a lot of stuff in the game, man. So if you co-op, you can just play the game together as long as you don't kill a boss. Only in certain areas. You have to stay in the area. Like whatever area you summon, you have to stay in that area. But yeah, you can basically run around the open map. You just can't use your horse or anything no more. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Elden Ring of Addiction. Yeah. All right, my guys. I'm gonna go play me some yeah, Rockstar's milking the console fanboys. Well, most of the people who play it are on PlayStation, so it looks like they're milking them. So yeah, I'm gonna get off and I'm gonna play some more Elden Ring, guys. And you guys have a good night. No frog like Ubisoft and EA Play. Oh, really? Dang. That would be weird. That would be way weird. All right, everyone, have a good. Yep, I'll see you guys. Thanks for coming. I want to play some more Elden Ring today, and it's already getting late. I want to be able to get into it for a few hours. So you guys have fun, man. I appreciate you guys coming.